Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So when news broke that Jana Duggar had been charged with endangering the welfare of a minor, I was not home. I was 5 hours away at my son's championship football game, so I was unable to bring that information to you guys as quickly as possible, but I am talking about it today. Now, there's not a lot of information out there, you guys. One thing that is kind of interesting though is that this information is leaked just one day after Josh Duggar, her older brother, was convicted of receiving and possessing child SAM. So this has been a secret for 3 months that Jana Duggar was charged with endangering the welfare of a child back on September 9th, 2021. And then the following day after Josh's arrest, somehow this information is leaked. There are some people on the internet that seems to believe that maybe Jim Bob leaked this information to kind of take the spotlight off of Josh Duggar's conviction. I'm not saying that's the truth, you guys. I'm just saying it is kind of wild that this was kept a secret for 3 months and now all of a sudden we're hearing about this. Now, the circumstances surrounding the charge, Jana Duggar's charge, they are a little unknown. However, things have come out that have not been confirmed. So one story is that Jana Duggar was babysitting possibly younger siblings, possibly even Anna and Josh Duggar's children, and she fell asleep and one of the children made it to the highway. So reports are coming out to say that she fell asleep and one of the small children made it to the highway. Someone saw the child, called the police. The police came to the Duggar compound to discover that Jana was asleep. So she was charged. However, she has pled not guilty to this charge. We do not know which child supposedly wandered off the street, or if that is even the story to begin with. That's not been confirmed, you guys. That's just what people, talk has been, is that she was babysitting and she fell asleep. Also, I'm kind of thinking because her cousin, Amy Duggar, made a kind of snarky Instagram story where she posted a little video of her at home with her son, saying that they were having a little bit of television time. And she said, one thing I won't be doing is falling asleep. Kind of leads me to believe that that is what actually happened, is that Jana did fall asleep and that Amy was throwing a little shade at Jana over what happened. Now, this took place September 9th, 2021. Her bail was set at $430. She has a hearing set for January 10th, 2022. The Elm Springs, Arkansas District Court clerk did confirm the charge to the Ashley on Friday. Jana was charged with a Class A misdemeanor on September 10th, just one day after the alleged crime took place. Jana, she is the oldest daughter of the Duggars and she has no children of her own. She was only present in the courtroom just one day of Josh Duggar's trial. She has yet to speak out on Josh Duggar's charges or the outcome of Josh Duggar's trial. So the Ashley spoke to Emily D. Baker, who is a YouTuber now, but former LAPD district attorney, legal analysis, and host of the Emily Show podcast. The Ashley spoke out to her regarding Jana's charge. She confirmed that Jana's charge is almost certainly not related to anything regarding Josh or his pretrial bond, stating that had Jana done something such as let Josh see one of his siblings or one of his children unsupervised, that Josh's bond would have also been revoked and he would have been taken into custody immediately at that time. Also, the judge did note at the end of Josh's trial that Josh never violated any of the terms of his bond. So we can rule that out, that this was not anything in regards to Jana allowing Josh to see any of his siblings or any of his children. And I'm really leaning to more of the, maybe if the story is correct that she was babysitting, I'm going to lean towards maybe she was watching Anna and Josh's children. This happened back in September. This would have been while Josh was at the third-party custodian's home. So maybe Anna was there, because they say that Anna was there a lot, that Anna basically moved in with the Reavers to stay with Josh. There was also talks that Anna wanted to allow the kids to stay over, but Josh talked her out of it. So I do think it's quite possible that Jana was watching Anna and Josh's kids, and maybe she fell asleep while watching their children, and one of the girls or one of the boys made it up to the highway. And that's where this is stemming from. Now, like I said, this has not been completely verified. These are just little things coming out that could lead me to believe that maybe this is the case. Like I said, Amy Duggar's post. According to the Arkansas Uniform Law Enforcement citation from the incident obtained by the Ashley, it appears that whatever went down happened at or very close to the Duggar compound. The location of the incident is listed as the Duggars' home, with a cross street also listed. We know that Josh and Anna Duggar, they live on Jim Bob and Michelle's property in the warehouse. So that cross street that was also listed, it could potentially be where the warehouse is located. There's also one person who is listed as a witness whose name is unknown to the Ashley. Also, it does not appear that the incident had anything to do with a vehicle, such as leaving a child unattended in a car, which was one of the reasons someone could be charged with endangering the welfare of a minor in the 3rd degree. The citation includes questions regarding the vehicle involved, if any, and the officer clearly wrote on the citation that this is not applicable to the incident involving Jana, which meant that there was not a vehicle involved in this situation. In Arkansas, the offense of endangering the welfare of a minor in the 3rd degree is a Class B misdemeanor. Just FYI, 3rd degree is a less serious offense than the crime in the 1st degree. This offense is described as the responsible adult's behavior leads to the harm or injury of a minor's physical or mental welfare. Many details in this case are sealed in order to protect the privacy of the minors involved, and let's just hope it stays that way. Whoever the child was that was involved in the situation, we don't need to know that identity. I feel like a lot of people like to poke and probe and try to figure out who it was, and really we don't need to know that. Also, I do feel bad for Jana. I'm not gonna lie. She's not even a parent, and she's been watching kids her entire life pretty much, and now to hear that she's possibly been having to watch Josh and Anna's children while Anna stays with Josh at the Reber's house. Even me as a mother, I get tired at times. No, I'm not falling asleep while watching my children, but also I am the mother. She's not the mother of these children, and I would have to imagine she's been exhausted from everything going on. Now, the reality of her spending time in jail, I just don't think that's even there, really. But I would hope that, you know, she pay a little fine, whatever, and kind of return to her normal life, because I don't feel like she should get in a ton of trouble over this. It was an honest mistake. It was an honest mishap. This woman has been watching kids forever, and she don't even have any children of her own. So I'm just going to say, I hope they kind of take it easy on her when she goes to her court date, which is set for January 10th, 2022. So when that date comes around, if any information comes out about the outcome of her court date, I'll be sure to let you guys know. As of right now, she's pled not guilty, you guys. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like to keep up with reality television and all things Duggars, as I have really kind of latched on to talking about them a lot lately. So like I said, subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notification bell is rang. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.